All right, today we're gonna be working on the stove, trying to make a box to put it in, then to adhere it to the side of the sink so I can articulate it up and down when I need to use it. Let me show you a few things. So here we have the stove, 2-burner, digital readout. There's a digital readout, I believe, right here in the center of the 2 buttons, the 2 knobs. So it is electric, but it is also propane. We got a small and large burner. Now the key is we're gonna try to make a box. This is one of the sides, 20 inches long on both of these sides, and then I believe just under 12 inches here on the ends. So we'll make the sides. This is not the bottom, but just kind of using it to mock up. Then we'll make a bottom to the bottom of the stove. The trick is we have to find a way to safely adhere this to this, so when I'm articulating it up and down, this doesn't fall. Once we have this adhered to the bottom of the stove, I will then be able to take this to adhere it there. And you're starting to get the idea? But yeah, we need to make a box for this. All right, so we're gonna get back to cutting this wood, making the box. I still don't know how I'm gonna connect all the edges. I've got a few ideas muddling around here in the old gray matter. But yep, we're gonna do this today. Fun. All right, so what we have here is some hardy board, or aka cement board. This is going to be on the bottom side of the stove. Why? Because I don't want to catch fire. But then I'm gonna also have a piece of wood over this. But just so you know, I'm gonna have cement board on the bottom part of the stove, the burners. I will also have some ventilation created. I'll drill some holes in this so not to impede any ventilation from the stove. All right, so don't attack me in the comments. I'm taking measurements. Also, I want to touch on the propane tank. I got some nasty comments about the propane tank. It's not done, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not trying to give away all the secrets of this van build before it's done. But just know, I know what I'm doing, okay? All right, let's get into this. So as you can see here, I have removed the top, and the reason is so when I get ready to attach the cement board and the wood board to the cement board, I can drill through these holes to attach it. I wanted to take this apart so I can make sure that if I were screwing into this, I wasn't going to hit anything. And now that I got it off, I'm gonna have the screws going down in this direction and bolt it from the bottom. And then once I have this attached, I will put this back on. All right, let's do it. We got the box done, almost. As you can see, right now I'm waiting for the paint to dry, and then I'll put the glass top back on, and then we will attach it to the cabinet. But before I attach it to the cabinet, I still need to put the vinyl wrap on this side, because I'm actually wanting to vinyl wrap this whole thing. I just think it looks better. So yeah, I still gotta put the vinyl wrap here, and then we will attach the stove. Stove, folks. Actually, we don't. Let me show you what we've done, and I'll explain it. All right, so we finally have it here. This is what I've been talking about the whole time. It raises and lowers, just like that. Here is why I still don't have a stove. I messed up. Let me show you. So if you notice here, the gap between here and there, that's where I messed up. And the reason that is a mess up is because that exact height or depth is an issue. You see that marker? I put that there because when I shut the door, we have contact. And that is a mistake. The stove is supposed to be up above this. So I will be undoing all of this, taking this wrap off because we screwed holes through it, and I'll re-wrap this, screw more holes up higher to raise this to avoid that from hitting down there. Everything else worked out just fine. It even closes. I've got room, see? So I'm able to cook inside and outside. But I was not paying attention to this right here because I've been out in the heat all day and I just let it get away from me and I made a mistake. And the reason I'm not fixing it now is because I have to go to work. I'm in Houston. I need to drive to San Antonio tonight so I can start there tomorrow. I've got to go into Round Rock outside of Austin, then I got to go to Colleen outside of Waco, then I got to go to Richardson, and then Rockwall outside of Dallas. I got to do all of that tomorrow and then leave Texas and head to Florida. I got another trip to Florida, and then after that trip, I've got a string of friends up north that I'm going to go visit. I will take you along with me. That is right, you're all coming with me. But unfortunately, this will have to get done at a later date. Maybe I'll have time when I get back from this Florida trip. I doubt it, because as soon as I get back to Texas from Florida, I immediately, within a day, am turning around to go to up north. Yeah, I'm going to up north. You'll figure it out. Anyways, all right. I'm sorry, I messed up. We can blame Uncle Bill. You guys know what time it is. I'm sorry, but I'll see you next week. Hopefully we'll finish the stove. Peace.